Today, we're exploring a profound shift in how we understand ourselves and our relationship to the world around us. Most of us go through life believing we are separate entities, bounded selves looking out at a collection of objects, experiences, and other beings that seem fundamentally other than us. But what if this perspective, while useful for navigating daily life, isn't the deepest truth of what we are? What emerges when we let go of this assumption is remarkable. We discover that we are not primarily a thing among things, but rather a spacious presence, an open awareness in which all the phenomena of the world can appear and be received. In this recognition, we become what I call a space of loving communion. By the end of today's episode, I'll share 2 simple practices you can use to explore this experientially, ways to recognize yourself as this spacious presence and discover the profound peace that comes with it. Let me begin with a metaphor that might help illuminate this understanding. This spacious presence is like a vast, welcoming sky. The clouds, birds, and weather patterns that move through the sky do not disturb its essential nature. The sky remains unchanged, whether it holds storm clouds or clear blue emptiness. Similarly, when we recognize ourselves as this open awareness, the thoughts, emotions, sensations, and experiences that arise within us are met with the same unconditional receptivity. They come and go, but the space that holds them remains undisturbed. Now here's where this becomes profound. In this recognition, we become a place of love. Not love as an emotion we feel towards some things and not others, but love as the very capacity for communion between apparently different beings. This love is the space itself, the openness that allows for the meeting and recognition between what seemed separate. Notice something remarkable about this spacious presence. It always says yes to whatever appears. It does not reject the arrival of difficult emotions, challenging thoughts, or uncomfortable sensations. It cannot reject them, for rejection would require a separate self to do the rejecting. The space simply receives whatever comes, without preference or resistance. It's only afterwards that the mind, re-emerging from this deeper recognition, says no to what has appeared. The mind labels, categorizes, judges. I don't like this feeling. This thought shouldn't be here. This person is annoying me. But this mental commentary comes after. Presence has already said its fundamental yes, already welcomed what is here with complete acceptance. This understanding reveals something profound about our true nature and our role in the world. We are not merely separate individuals trying to protect ourselves from a hostile environment. We are also the very space where the world can be reunited with itself, where the apparent divisions between self and other, matter and spirit, sacred and mundane, can dissolve back into their essential unity. When we rest as this spacious presence, we become a sanctuary where peace can reign. Not the peace of getting what we want or avoiding what we don't want, but the deeper peace of complete acceptance, of no longer being at war with what is. In this space, the physical world around us, our bodies, our immediate environment, the very matter of existence, can make peace with spirit, revealing that they were never truly separate. This is perhaps our highest calling, to be a place where the world can recognize its own wholeness, where love can flow freely because there are no longer rigid boundaries to obstruct it. Now let me share those 2 practices I promised to help you explore this experientially. The first is called the space of receiving. Find a quiet place to sit and simply notice whatever is arising in your experience right now. Sounds around you, sensations in your body, thoughts moving through your mind, any emotions that might be present. Instead of focusing on any particular piece of content, shift your attention to the aware space in which everything is appearing. See each thought, sound, or sensation arise and then fall away again. Notice what remains after each has gone on its way. Can you sense that this space is not disturbed by whatever arises within it? Spend a few minutes simply resting as this spacious awareness, allowing everything to come and go without resistance or grasping. Pause the video if you need. The second practice is called the yes before the no. This one you can do throughout your day. When you notice yourself having a strong reaction to something, a no, arising in response to a person, situation, or inner experience, pause for a moment. Recognize that this mental resistance came after awareness had already received what is present. See if you can find that deeper yes that was there first, the spacious acceptance that existed before the mind's commentary began. Rest in this recognition, even for just a moment. To close, let's reflect on what we've explored today. We typically experience ourselves as separate from the world, but when we let go of our constant stream of identifying thoughts, we can recognize ourselves as spacious presence, an open awareness that welcomes all experience. This presence always says yes to what appears. It is only the mind that later says no. When we rest as this spacious awareness, we become a place where the world can be reunited with itself, where love can flow freely, and where the apparent divisions between matter and spirit can recognize their essential unity. This isn't just a beautiful idea. It's our deepest nature, available to be recognized in any moment. The practices we've explored today offer doorways into this recognition. Until next time, peace be with you all.